Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're delving into a deeply disturbing case that exposes the dark underbelly of online activity and the horrific reality of animal abuse. This is Secret Abuse World, Who Was Paying? Unmasking the Buyers Fueling Online Animal Torture. This video will discuss sensitive topics including animal cruelty and may be upsetting for some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. We'll be examining the story of Gabriela and Krasimir, two individuals who created a business centered around the suffering and death of innocent animals for online consumption. But beyond the perpetrators, a crucial and unsettling question remains. Who were the individuals paying for these horrific acts? According to reports, Gabriela Sashova from the village of Divotino near Pernik and her accomplice in perversions, Krasimir Georgiev, were identified by the tattoos of the 26-year-old woman, writes Trude, citing sources familiar with the investigation. Computer technology has aided forensic investigators in identifying tattoos and other skin markings even before AI. Once a tattoo is visible online, an individual can be tracked, regardless of masks or other concealment, if it appears in surveillance footage, pictures, or videos. Gabriela was also identified in this way, as in addition to being filmed killing animals scantily clad as a strict mistress and wearing a cat mask in Telegram, she was generously showing herself off semi-nude on trips to Dubai, going live on Instagram and TikTok, and who knows where else. The young woman is, or at least was, a student at a military university, and her mother is an unsuccessful, smart, and beautiful candidate for mayor of Divotino and runs the village grocery store. The signal about the zoophiles, who were paying in cryptocurrency, dollars and euros to sexually gratify themselves with the agony of the little animals, was submitted 2 months ago by a user in Germany. Krasimir Georgiev, who helped the Catwoman. Currently, the charges against the Gabriela Krasimir duo are 3. The first is for criminal conspiracy with the aim of profit, for which they can receive up to 6 years of imprisonment. And the second is for killing vertebrate animals with particular cruelty and in a torturous manner, for which the punishments are from 2 to 4 years of imprisonment. The maximum sentence that the two can receive is up to 8 years of imprisonment under the third charge, for money laundering. There is evidence that Gabriela accepted an order to torture and slaughter a hamster for 100 euros and a cat for 700 euros. Gabriela had a price list for the infliction of torture upon animals, and she also offered special deals. The prices varied depending on the type of animal. Gabriela Sashova, a woman from Pernik who was arrested at the end of last week, had a price list based on which animal was used. She and her accomplice, Krasimir Georgiev, filmed videos of animal torture, which were then sold to sexual fetishists. The prices varied depending on the type of animal, and promotions were offered when using 2 animals. There was also a Black Friday promotion in November of last year. The case began to unravel following a tip from an association to BG Elves and the police. They reportedly used social media and other online platforms to connect with individuals willing to pay for this horrific content. This wasn't just about their own twisted desires. It was a transaction. So, who were these individuals on the other side of the screen, fueling this cruelty with their money? While the specific identities of those who paid Gabriela and Krasimir may not be fully known, we can look at broader trends in online fetish communities and the demand for illegal content to understand who might be involved. This raises serious questions about the dark corners of the internet and the individuals who inhabit them. Let's be clear. Gabriela Sashova and Krasimir Georgiev are currently in custody, awaiting sentencing on 3 serious charges. But this is far from over. Across Bulgaria, a powerful wave of activism is rising. People are taking to the streets, demanding justice. They are calling for far harsher penalties for those who commit such unspeakable acts of cruelty against animals. This isn't just a local issue. This is a call for change everywhere. We must demand stronger laws and stricter enforcement to protect the vulnerable. We must refuse to tolerate this kind of violence. The animals they harmed cannot speak for themselves. We must be their voice. We must fight for justice. Thank you for watching our channel. Get involved, be the change.